Inside handoff. Oh, on the bootleg. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Bounce it to the outside, trying to stretch that pylon. Stretches, and he is in for the touchdown.
Welcome to Touchdowns and Tailgates, powered by the Fairfield Auto Group. We're down here in the beautiful campus of East Lycoming School District. Jimmy and I got Coach Howard Rainey with us, head coach of the Hughesville Spartans. Hard to believe we're heading into week 9 of the high school football season.
Hard to believe
Coach.
It went that quick. It went quick, I'm telling you. It's just hard to believe how fast it went. And, you know, you just hate to see it because it's coming to the end, and the seniors, you know, they're starting to feel it.
They are, and hey, great matchup, great rivalry matchup this week with Loyalsock. Obviously, you did a little coaching at Loyalsock.
Yeah. It's gonna. I think it's kind of a win for me either way, you know, because those kids I had for 8 years there, and they're all up in the varsity level. But you know, we're here now, so we really want to do something special for these guys down there in Loyalsock this week.
And tell me a little bit. Tell me about the process this year, getting your program in. You know, it's a tough. You had a rebuilding job to do, and it's been a tough yeur.
Yeah, we had a lot of tough games. You know, our big thing this year was to get the kids out. You know, they've had 20, 22, 26 kids out the last 4 or 5 years. Our main goal was to get kids out this year. We ended up getting 46 out, so that was a good thing. And now we're getting them excited about the game. I think they're starting to feel good about every game, even though it's not been going our way this year. They're all excited, and the younger kids are really excited. We've been playing a lot of young kids this year.
And player development is the key for the future for you. And I know you got a lot of young kids. Jimmy, anything you want to ask them about?
No, Coach, I'm going to talk to your seniors, and I'm going to talk about their favorite football memory. So why don't you give us your football memory, because we won't hear from you.
I think our best memory this year was against actually Mount Carmel. You know, we had a big kickoff return for a touchdown. It was awesome. You know, D Knight came around, and it made him feel really special. We scored 20 points on them, and they're a tough team. They're going to be a contender this year. So I think that was our best memory this year, was that game and as a whole.
Outstanding. And again, without getting into a lot of things in depth, but keys to obviously hanging the game, the keys to beat Loyalsock this week.
I think this week our keys are going to be our running game. You know, we usually like to pass a lot and all that, but they got great athletes over there at Loyalsock. We all know that. We're going to try to find a weak spot and try to hit it as hard as we can and stay on it the whole game.
Always good talking to you, Coach. Jimmy Webb will come back with some of your players and then get some words from them.
All right, thank you very much.
Commercial break, we'll be right back.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
All right, we're here at Hughesville's practice, and we're with the whole group of seniors. So one by one, we're going to let them introduce themselves and tell us a senior memory that they remember.
My name is Mikey Delina. I'm strong safety, running back, and I'm a punter. My all-time favorite memory would be probably 2-a-days. 2-a-days, you just like get to bond with each other, and you're all going through like 2 practices a day, so like you get tired, but you just get a different bond with your friends and like boys.
Yep, 2-a-days always brings the team together.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. It's a great time too.
My name is Joan Durham. I play wide receiver and cornerback. My favorite memory is getting to spend time with my whole brotherhood.
Always good getting together with your teammates, bonding. It's more than just wins and losses.
Yeah, it's always about making us bringing together and other stuff.
It's more than off the field than on the field. Out of play. Yep.
Hello, my name is Brendan Knight, and I'm starting running back. And my favorite memory has to be my 400 plus yards in 2 games. And I really have to thank the linemen for that one.
400 yards, that's pretty awesome. And like you said, thank the linemen. They can't do it without them, and I think that comes back to brotherhood. That's what a lot of people are talking about, so awesome.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Joey Swink. I'm number 10. I play wide receiver and cornerback. And my favorite memory has to be probably hanging out with all the boys during practices for 2-a-days.
And I know Coach has talked about you a lot. You're selfless, do anything that you can for the team, play multiple positions, so I'm sure your teammates appreciate that too. So enjoy your last couple games
Yep.
here.
Thank you.
My name is Brendan Hartman, left tackle. My favorite memory would probably be going to the district championship my sophomore year at Loyalsock. Just spending time with everyone there.
Awesome, and this will probably be one of your favorite memories, playing against your old team here at Loyalsock. So talk to us about getting ready for that.
It's just preparation, really. Getting the guys ready for them because I know what they're capable of. They got good coaches, good team. Proud to be part of them for my whole life, but here now and I'm ready to go against them.
Awesome. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Tyler Fowler. I played tight end, and my favorite memory has to be probably 2 days this year because it's the first time the whole team's actually got together and like bonded with everyone. So I kind of enjoyed that.
A lot of people have said 2 days, which is kind of a weird thing because a lot of people don't get excited for that, but it seems like it brought you guys together. So that's awesome, and kudos to Coach Rainey for that.
Yeah.
My name's Luke Turner. My positions are left guard and middle linebacker. And my favorite memory probably would have to be bonding with everybody at practice. Definitely 2 days were fun this year because the new coaching staff, they just brought us all together and just had a good time with us.
So talk to us about the younger kids coming back. Tell them how important it is to bond with each other and to make that next step to next year, so when you guys come back, you're proud to watch Hughesville.
Yeah, it's definitely important for the younger guys to bond with each other because they're the future of our team. And even though we didn't have the greatest season this year, I'd like to see them have a really good season next year and years after. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're at our last senior here. Take it away.
Hi, my name is Chase Snyder. I play offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
Favorite football memory?
My favorite football memory was this summer when we went to the Big Uglies camp in Athens with Tom and a few other linemen.
Awesome. So that's our seniors, and you see a common factor here that Coach Rainey's doing a great job bringing this team together. All of their favorite memories aren't an individual accolade. It's something that they did together as a team. So kudos to Coach Rainey, and my dad will be back with some more players.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield for fantastic deals.
And we're back here with Coach Rainey and some Hughesville Spartans. We got some of the junior class, Coach, something a little different. Let's hear from some of your younger players today, see what they have to say. And you're trying to build a program, it's always good to get the players on and give them a little exposure.
Yeah, I think that these guys will tell you what direction we're headed and what we're looking for the future.
Absolutely. We got Luke Kaiser, junior quarterback. Tell us a little bit about your season and you ascended into the quarterback role and how it feels to be leading your team.
It feels good to be leading my team. I'm always out there on the field just trying to help them get down the field and get a touchdown.
What's the toughest thing being the quarterback? Obviously, this is a developmental season. You played some tough opponents, but what's the toughest thing when you get out there and get in the huddle?
Honestly, it's just I'm thinking about everything, thinking about what I'm going to do, reading everything, so figuring out what play I'm going to do and stuff.
Coach, tell us a little bit about his development.
Yeah, he's come a long way. He started off, as our second, maybe even third string when he first started, and then he worked his way up, got past a couple players, and now he's the man.
A young man I'm familiar with, Jed Webb, my nephew.
Yep.
You just got the wrong color.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong color on.
I know. Hey, tell us a little bit about, you come a long way since the beginning of the season. Just tell us about the process a little bit in playing for Coach Rainey.
First off, playing for Coach Rainey, I haven't really had a coach like him with the team he's built around us and all the coaching staff. It's just been a wonderful season. Even though our record doesn't show it, I think next year we're going to definitely be very competitive.
How much have you grown this year?
I think I've grown 3 to 5 inches this year, definitely.
You're making me feel short here.
Yeah.
Coach, give me a couple good words about Jed's development.
Hey, Jed started off, he was about second or third on the depth chart, wanted to be a quarterback, told me he couldn't catch. We put him at tight end, and he's been sucking the ball in. Whenever we throw it to him, he catches it.
Great job. Keep it going, kid.
Yes, sir.
Junior Josh Applegate, position you playing?
On center and D tackle.
Hey, everybody wants to know about what's happening down in Hughesville. Tell us a little bit about the program.
Well, the program is doing really well. I mean, we got a bunch of young guys willing to play, willing to work with us, and over the summer and this year too, we could still win some games.
I know Coach Rainey a long time. Too nice of a guy to be a head coach?
Oh no, he's perfect. He's got the right now niceness, but the same mean to get us fired up.
Excellent. Coach, give us a nice word here about this young man.
Josh, I can't lie. He's been a starter ever since I've been here. So, yeah, he's the guy. He very seldom makes mistakes on the field, and we all look up to him as one of the team leaders, and we're hoping for a lot for next year too from him.
So you're probably the junior record holder right now for most starts for Coach Rainey.
Yeah.
Junior Mason Hoppus, nice to see you, young man. How's the season going?
It's going well. It's a fun team to be on.
Excellent. And position you play?
Fullback and linebacker.
Oh wow, I like fullbacks and linebackers. I got one of those at home. So tell me, when you square somebody up and you feel you hit them, tell me a little bit about that.
It's just hit them as hard as you can. It's enjoying. Yeah.
I like that. Coach, tell me a little bit about this young man. I can tell he has a mentality to play linebacker.
He's a linebacker. I'll tell you what, he started off as an outside linebacker. We made the move to inside linebacker, and he's just been tearing people up. He reads well, gets to the hole, and makes sure he sets you down when he hits you.
Excellent. Good luck Friday night.
Thank you.
Junior receiver Justin Fowler. That's where I played. I was a thin guy back in high school. I like the edge. Tell me a little bit about living on the edge.
No, it's not very eventful at times, but when you get the ball, it's amazing. Get the ball at any time.
And I feel you, because you always want the ball thrown to you
Yeah.
more. Tell me a bit about Coach Rainey and the development. What I hear from everybody is how close-knit you guys are.
Yeah, compared to last year, it's like a way different story. Better coaching, better staff, everything like that. Better play calling, getting out of the wing tee and all that crap. It's just, everything's better already.
Outstanding. And big game with Loyalsock. Coach, ask him a question about his responsibilities, but let's not give anything away.
What are we going to do against Loyalsock?
Not let up a touchdown, because I seem to do that a lot.
Well, there you go. That's a good game plan. Well, thank you, young man.
Thank you.
Beautiful day to come down to the east end of the county. Beautiful sunshine, hospitality, and a big ball game Friday night. We're going to get out of here. We'll have the game Webb Weekly Live. The Hughesville Spartans hosting the Loyalsock Lancers. Enjoy it Friday night.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
Ken Robbins Stadium in the background. I'm here at Loyalsock Township with head coach Justin Van Fleet. Always good to see you, Coach.
Absolutely, thank you for coming.
So hey, I want to know how you got this NBA schedule. 3 games in 8 days coming up.
Yeah, it's different. It's not the normal flow for high school football. However, we have to be up to the challenge, and I believe we will be.
And I know you will be. And then you had a tough stretch of games there as far as opponents. You get to the end of the year, I think you're right where you want to be. Give me a little overview here heading into week 9, and then, well actually it's week 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, we've got 3 of them real quick. Certainly the season has had its highs and lows. However, you want to make sure that your team is coming together and getting better, and I believe that we are getting better in a lot of ways. We're looking forward to really kicking ourselves in gear this week, getting rolling, and in a sense looking at this as a fresh start. We recognize that when we look at the schedule that we're playing some tough opponents, and the big deal going through it was to continue competing, continue fighting. Definitely would I have liked to win all of them? Absolutely. Would I have liked to win more of them? Absolutely. However, in the end of the day, our goals are still ahead of us, and we're looking forward to opportunities.
And in the township, we've talked over the years, the season begins when district playoffs begin. And not that they're every week, but it's been building and trying to get better every week and preparing for districts. And you've done a good job at that. And we're basically, this year reminds me of the year when Hunter played for you and the boys went on a run and got a district crown.
Well, oddly, we were in a similar situation
Yeah.
that year. In total, the record was the same.
Yeah.
So we were in a similar situation. A few differences here and there. But you know, when we look at a schedule, and you and I are in concurrence with this, and a lot of people are, you're looking to have a very difficult schedule throughout the regular season. Test yourself, find your weaknesses, find your true strengths. You know, put yourself into the fire, and in the end of it, you're really looking towards the tournament. Through the time I've been here, we've never missed the tournament, and I'm looking forward for an opportunity first this week to play Hughesville, and then continue and see what we can do from there.
We came up from down visiting with Coach Rainey. We spent a little extra time there, just so you know, with Coach Rainey. He's been here, I think, 8 years, right?
Yeah, he was here with me for the duration.
Yep.
Working in the middle school first as a position coach coordinator, and then as the head coach of middle school football for quite some time. So he was a part of the program for quite some time. His kids were a part of the program. You know, they're loved here.
So obviously, Webb Weekly Live, we have the ball game this Friday night. You travel down to Hughesville. Key for the Lancers to get a win.
Well, up front, we're going to have to control the game. That's the truth of the situation. And then offensively, execute, defensively, stop the run. I think across the board, we've been struggling. It's no special note to say we've been struggling stopping the run. It's obvious. However, I believe that it's a combination of different things. Some things we can fix, but also the strength of the opponents that we've been playing. Last week, although we struggled to stop a team, they didn't really stop us either. The scoreboard lit up to 100 points by the end of the game, and we're looking forward to getting back on the field and proving what we can do.
The more points than that than when CI plays Mount Carmel in basketball, wasn't it?
We'll see. They're pretty darn
Anyway,
good.
hey, we'll get Jimmy Webb in here with some players, talk with them a little bit. And I always like you to give a shout out because I know so many people help you with the program.
Absolutely, and I've always talked about my family. In this instance, I'm going to talk about one of the individuals who I work with every day, and that's Ron Ensinger. To be specific, he takes care of me in a lot of ways that people don't see. And I've worked for him in some capacity since I was 11 years old, which is kind of odd.
Yeah.
But he takes care of me. We love each other, and I'm hoping that they have a great season again in the off season, or in our off season and their season.
Well said, and I'll give a shout out to CI. Good luck Friday night. Jimmy Webb will be right back with some Lancers.
FastMaz Speed, Agility, and Quickness Camp. This is where we get it done, improving everybody's quick turnover, everybody's agility, everybody in transitional sprints, all ages, all sports. You want it, we got it. Come to FastMaz.
And we're back at Loyalsock with the seniors. Let's have them all introduce themselves.
My name is Samaj Baraj. I play corner and running back.
My name is Ryan Thompson. I'm a senior, and I play offensive line and defensive line.
Brendan Clark, senior. I play tight end.
Start over here. I heard you're Mr. Hollywood. You want to tell us how you got that nickname, or are we gonna leave that up? We're leaving that?
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I'm not Hollywood.
All right. Favorite football memory. Senior year, season's winding down. Hopefully you guys are playing for a while, but get us your favorite memory from football.
My favorite memory is locking down Brendan Clark all year.
All right, we'll come down to Ryan. Ryan, favorite football memory.
I mean, I haven't played for that long. It's like my first year back from a while. But I'd say my favorite memory is the Danville game. We played a really good game that game. I thought that was pretty well.
My favorite memory is just getting out here with the guys. Kind of like a escape from the real world. Just get to do what I love with my friends. So that's my favorite memory.
So I know you haven't been on yet. We ask everyone a song they listen to get hyped for the game. What do you got?
Three-Headed Goat by Polo G.
Ryan?
Before I Forget by Slipknot.
I'm gonna say I always shout out my parents, so that's a starter. But just the teachers, and I just thank them for giving me my education and allowing me just to not only advance in the classroom, but better myself as a person out there in places other than the field.
Yeah, I always like to thank my parents. My parents worked really hard for me, and I'm glad they're in my life. And another person I like to thank is my grandmother. She's been there all my life. She's going through some tough times right now, but I think she can pull it through because she's strong.
I like to shout out my parents, my coaches, my teammates, and most definitely top floor Wazzy. That's what I like to shout out. Most definitely, that's my guy.
All right, well, that's it from Loyalsock. We have the game Friday night versus Hughesville as the Lancers try and get into the win column.
Last year changed so many things, and we made it through. One thing that didn't change is the presence and commitment from the Fairfield Auto Group. We're still here, Pennsylvania strong, and 35 years strong, to service you, your family, and our neighbors. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
And as the sun's setting, I caught up with Coach Tom Gravish of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Always good to see you, Coach.
Always good to see you.
Hey, days are getting shorter, which means playoff time's coming, and I know you got a little work to do yet. I know we don't like talking the future. Let's talk future this week. How's that?
Yes, absolutely.
Great matchup. We're going to have it on Webb Weekly Live. Paul Bowe, Rich Salonis, going up to Bald Eagle area.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for them because I'm a former Bald Eagle area player and an assistant coach for 6 years. So I know that they're going to be ready to, come out and they're going to make plans to beat us. No doubt in my mind. But we're making plans to beat them as well. But we know it won't be easy. They have a great coaching staff and Coach Jesse Nagel and all of his assistants. They have a good thing going on. And just a couple years ago, they're in the Final Four playing against Central Valley, and that's what we've been telling our kids. We're treating this like it's a playoff game because they got big-time players. They got a great freshman quarterback. They got talented wide receivers all over the place, and they have a great offensive scheme and a plan, and they do as well on defense. So it'll be a great game, a great challenge, and we're looking forward to seeing how we match up with them.
And obviously, you get to this time of year, and you get an 8-0 team and a 7-1 team. It doesn't get much better than that. It's hard to get through. Both of you guys are through, and I think their only loss was to Clearfield, who's undefeated. Is that correct?
Right, it is. And
so tell me how you. I know how you like taking on any comer. You played one of the best schedules every year. Tell me how games like this late in the season help prepare you for districts and what's about to happen.
Well, I think it helps the coaching staff, communicate to the team and our leaders that, hey, this is a difficult task that we have. And if we're not up for the challenge and if we have a bad week of practice, the outcome's not going to be pretty. So we like competition. We try to go everywhere we can in the off season and compete against big-time teams. And this will be one of those moments. We look forward to going and see how we match up. And we know that they have a great team, and we're just looking forward to see how we match up.
Kind of game that just gets you excited.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
whether you're a coach, a fan, a player.
Absolutely.
Parent,
if you can't get fired up to play.
Absolutely. So hey, the question, the money question. What's it going to take for the Bulldogs to go up there and get a victory?
Well, I think it's going to take us to have 2 more days of great practice. We had a fantastic practice here on Tuesday. And it was intense, it was physical. We had a lot of high tempo in our practice, and we were making big plays and bodying up on our blocks and our tackles. So we're going to need to do that tomorrow. Going to have a great practice on Thursday. We always talk to our players about we want to win the other small check boxes during the week. We gotta check that nutrition box off. We got to be eligible. We got to do it in the classroom. We got to do it in the community. We got to hustle in practice. We got to hydrate. All those other little things that sometimes you could forget about. They're as important as anything. So we're going to need to be in down and distance situations. Manageable down and distance situations on offense, and we want them to be in uncomfortable situations of second and long, third and long when we're on defense. We've made big strides in our specialties this year, and this week we're going to need the specialty players, whether it's coverage, returns, blocks. We need those guys to come up big for us again this Friday.
Excellent. Well, glad to have you. We'll get Jimmy Webb in here with some of your players. Good luck Friday night.
Thank you very much. We appreciate what you guys do for high school football.
Thank you. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
5. The Fairfield 5 is 35. The Fairfield 5 is 35, and we're celebrating at all 5 locations across Central PA. 5 is 35. We're the Fairfield 5 for fantastic selection and service, and we're way past old enough to drive. The Fairfield 5 is 35. Fairfield, for fantastic deals.
All right, we're back at Jersey Shore with their football captains. Let's let these boys introduce themselves.
Caden Hess, wide receiver, cornerback, senior, number 24.
Hayden Packer, linebacker and running back, junior.
All right, we'll break the ice here. Favorite football memory? We're late in the season. It's getting colder. What's your favorite football memory?
For me, it's got to be when the coaches come in the locker room after big wins in the state games. The celebrating and ever dancing around and the music. That's just a fun time.
I'm sure the coaches are happy there's no cameras in there for that.
I just say how excited we get after big state games, on bus rides home, just having fun playing together.
So Coach talked about the importance of a big week of practice this week. What do you need to do individually to come out with a win?
For me, keys to victory start for the entire week. Like the entire week, I'm mental prepping in practice, seeing the plays, reading them as well as I can, and then during the game, it just all comes into play, and you're there for each read, just having fun out there then.
Awesome. How about you?
I'd say my week starts by film prep, just watching film, studying that, and then you just gotta play fast and physical throughout the week, read your keys good, and it'll take itself from there.
I've seen you play, you like to hit people, so
Yeah.
those reads help. So one shout out, and I know one person who you need to shout out, and if you don't, I will. So
Fast Maz, for sure. She's been helping me for a couple years now. And also my linemen, giving the time for the quarterback to get the ball to me and rushing the quarterback for their team. That helps our secondary tremendously.
To give this shout out, I'll give it to the right side defensive end, Tate Seacrest. He had some big plays against Danville. I think it was 4 big tackles for loss. So he deserves it. He's been working hard.
Well, that's it for this week on Touchdowns and Tailgates. Thank you for the Fairfield Auto Group. Turn into Webb Weekly Live this Friday for some great football.
Inside handoff. Oh, on the bootleg. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Bounce it to the outside, trying to stretch that pylon. Stretches, and he is in for the touchdown.
Are you ready for some football? Webb Weekly Live is bringing you touchdowns and tailgates. Hear from local coaches and watch the best local athletes battle it out. Touchdowns and tailgates this Wednesday at 7 p.m. www.webbweeklylive.com.